What's going on YouTube? This is Eric here, guys, with the TRD squad, bringing you guys my version of Evil Eye Unchained. Now, I was kind of on the fence about making this video at first because a lot of my friends were calling me like meta sheep because I'll start playing Unchained, but I've been playing Unchained for like the last 2 years. In fact, one of my first few YouTube videos was an Unchained budget deck profile, which was under like 20. I made that deck during the time of like Eldritch was running really strong because this deck was such a good matchup against Eldritch, like the tier 1 deck at that time I was playing. But yeah, I've been playing Unchained for a while. My deck core was like $10, and I know it's meta now, but I'm still gonna play because of the support and because I like playing this deck, and I was super happy on this work. So yeah, Evil Eye and Unchained, these decks they synergize really well with each other because your Evil Eye cards can pop cards once per turn. So you can pop your own Unchained cards to get them to trigger to like go into your combo videos as well. We're not playing the tour guide package because the normal summon will be used up by zerrziel here, and I'm gonna showcase you guys in the combo part of the video as well. So we've cut back so yeah, like the I guess the most popular version of Unchained right now is playing the tour guide package with like 3 tour guides and the 1 rhino. But we've cut that back out. We're playing Evil Eye package instead, and when you do, unfortunately, you lose a little bit of you don't lose consistency, but you lose a bit more competitiveness because you lose a bunch of hand traps because the Evil Eye package is kind of big. So you lose your hand traps. We're not playing Pot of Prosperity either to kind of keep this deck somewhat budget in case you were like an Unchained. But yes, we're not playing Prosperity, and honestly, even without Prosperity, the deck still does good because the Evil Eye. I mean, I'm sorry, the Unchained cards with the new support, you can kind of play around Prosperity and not have to do it so much as often. I mean, the deck, even when you don't draw Prosperity, the deck still goes off. Same thing with the Evil Eye as well. So, anyways, guys, without further ado, though, let's get into this deck profile. To start things off, you gotta play 3 copies of zerrziel. If you're not familiar with Evil Eye, zerrziel is your normal summon of the deck. This is what replaces your tour guide. What this card does is that on summon, it allows you to search for any Evil Eye card. It can be monster, spell, or trap. Also, if this card is equipped with an Evil Eye equipped spell, as a quick effect, you can destroy one special summon monster your opponent controls. Now, if it's not equipped, you can still destroy it, but it's not gonna. Another monster we're playing is 2 copies of Basiltrist. This card is just a free special summon whenever it's in the hand or the graveyard, and then it has a quick effect where you can link. You can do a link summon using Evil Eye monsters you control plus Evil Eye equipped cards. You can link summon on your opponent's turn quick effect with monsters you control and also spells and traps that are Evil Eye. We're playing the one Catabolus or Catabolus, so don't. But yeah, if this card's in your graveyard, you can just special summon it out. Monster. Both these cards are when they are special summoned from the graveyard, or this is from the graveyard or hands only. Whenever you special summon them, they do get banished afterward. But we use them as EXYZ material, so at that point they don't get material. Just keep that in mind. We are playing one Basilisk, so if you control an Evil Eye monster, you can special summon out this card from your hand. And then for the Evil Eye spells and traps, guys, we're playing 3 copies of Domain. This is what this can search your zerrziel, which can then get you into your combos really easy. So 3 copies is a must. Also, when this card is destroyed by card effect, you can add one Evil Eye monster back to you. And so, like, if you activate this and then pop this somehow, zerrziel's in the graveyard, you can add really cool effect. 3 copies of Evil Eye Unleashed. This card's just a searcher for the deck plus a Foolish Burial. So if you know what this card does, it can Foolish Burial one Evil Eye monster, and then one Evil Eye spell or trap from your deck to your graveyard, and you can add one Evil Eye equipped spell. It's a searcher for the deck and it's card full of monsters. If you will usually dump balance because you get that special. This was like the latest support that we got for Evil Eye, and it was just like super good support. One Selene and 2 Gorgon. These are your equipped cards here. So whenever your Evil Eye monsters are equipped, their effects become quick effect. So Evil Eye Selene can also Evil Eye Selene has the graveyard effect where if it's in your graveyard, you can banish one Evil Eye spell and trap, and you can add this to your hand, but so you just set it to your side of the field. Plays around that. Then once again, it gives your opponent, it gives your monster the ability to have a quick effect rather than just being a spell, because it's spell speed one, something like that. Gorgon can banish itself from the graveyard and discard one Evil Eye card. So like a really cool combo is just to like banish this card to link because you can still set it to your side of the field by paying 1,000 life points. And then so you can banish this, discard a card, and then search for any Evil Eye spell and trap. That has a really cool effect. And then you can also just equip your monster. And then I guess when this is equipped to your monster, one thing about the Evil Eye cards is that you're constantly losing life points or you're having to pay life points sometimes. So this card will make up that life point loss by giving your monster that's equipped with this card attack points are equal to the difference between your life points and your. It allows you to LTK, so it's a really good card. Also, Evil Eye Celine protects your monster from being targeted or destroyed by a battle or by your card. It's a really cool card. Your opponent has to get rid of this to get first. Playing the one Evil Eye Reemergence. This card's just so good. It allows you to go into Yama. I'm going to showcase you guys how in the video, but allows you to special summon out tokens. You can special summon out one token if you control Evil Eye monster, but if you control Evil Eye monster that's equipped with an Evil Eye spell card, which is Gorgon or Celine, you can special out to 2 tokens instead. One Evil Eye Retribution. This is just a counter trap that negates any spell or trap activation. Now, if you control an Evil Eye monster that's equipped with an Evil Eye spell card, this effect cannot be negated, so that's pretty cool. Evil Eye defeats your other trap that we're playing, or if you control Evil Eye monster that's equipped with an Evil Eye spell card, you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls and then balance. Or just 2 monsters in general, so take a compulse evac. For the Unchained cards, you're playing 3 copies of Aruha. You gotta play 3 here, because we don't our Unchained cards do not occupy our normal summon, so you want to play 3 Aruha. 1 Sarama, and we're not playing any Rakea, because like I said, you lose your normal summon with the Evil Eye cards, so technically you could play it as a name, but I kind of find it to be more of a brick, because even Sarama can be a brick if you play. Like, I've even thought about playing 2 Sarama, because sometimes I open it up and I don't. So I'd rather play 2 Sarama than play 2 Rakea. 3 Shavara, you need this card as a 3, it's so good. You get that free special summon, plus you get the set of card when it's sent to the graveyard. You gotta play the 1 Yama. This card's just so good, it's an extender in this deck as well. Just unfortunately sucks whenever you playing 2 Abominable Unchained Soul, because we do pop cards with our Evil Eye cards, plus our Unchained cards pop cards as well. So even when you open up this card, it's not a break at all, because you're gonna bring it out regardless. You're gonna throw 1 card to your opponent. For the traps, we're just playing 3 Escape of the Unchained and then 2 Abominable Chamber of the Chain. I didn't want to play the 6 traps because I'm trying to keep this deck at 40 cards as well. Like I said, with the Evil Eye package being so big, you lose a lot on traps and stuff like that. Breaking cards. Usually when I'm going second, I just usually side out. Or when I have to go second, I just side out like maybe like the field, like 1 field spell, 1 basilisk, the 1 basilisk as well. The other level 3, and then you can. But you gotta play 3 copies of Abomination's Prison just so you can search for your traps or search if you're lacking. And then, last but not least, guys, 3 copies of Book of Moon, or this can be any hand trap or any card you want to play. I'm actually playing Droll and Lockbird online. It's so many decks. When I'm going against like Purely or something like that, just hitting them with Droll Lockbird or Kashtira or Bandit, just hurts so much. Even Dragon Link, I hear Dragon Link. So that's it, guys, for the deck profile. I'm gonna go ahead and get this camera moved up, and I'm gonna give you guys a couple of a couple of combo, like 1 card combos, and then maybe like a 3 card combo. But anyways, I'm gonna get that started, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so here we are now at the combo part of the video. All you need is, I mean, it's just gonna showcase you guys a 1 card combo. You just need to open up any one of these. We're playing 3 copies of each one, so that's total. As long as you open up 1, you go full combo. So Evil Eye Domain can search for Zerrziel. Zerrziel on summon can search for Evil Eye Unleashed. Evil Eye Unleashed can get you to your Evil Eye Domain, and the domain once again Zerrziel. Or if you just open up Zerrziel, you can go directly into your searching it. Yeah, either way, guys, you can get into this combo. So we're gonna go ahead and just pretend like we open up Evil Eye Unleashed. Here's a 1 card combo. You can go ahead and activate Unleash. It's gonna allow you to Foolish Burial 1 monster and 1 Evil Eye trap. So you're going to Foolish Burial your Gorgonio and your Basilisk. This will allow you to search for any Evil Eye equipped spell. We're going to search for Evil Eye Saline. Now in the graveyard, you can go ahead and banish your Gorgonio, discard your Saline. This will allow you to search for any Evil Eye spell and trap. I'm going to search for your Domain. Domain is a field spell, right? So we're going to activate Domain. It's going to allow us to search for Evil Eye monster. I'm going to search for Zerrziel. This is what I meant, guys. Any one of these 3 cards will get you to where you need to. So now we can normal summon Zerrziel here. And now we can search for any Evil Eye card. It could be a monster, spell, or trap. I'm going to give you guys 4 options to choose. Your first option is going to be go for Evil Eye Defeat. Evil Eye Defeat will allow you to bounce up to 2 monsters per turn if you control an Evil Eye monster that's equipped with the equip spell. Now you can still equip Zerrziel even though your equip spell is in the graveyard, because Celine has that graveyard effect, guys, where you can banish 1 Evil Eye spell and trap from your graveyard, and then you can set it to your side of the field. Once it's set to your side of the field, you can go and activate it, and I equip Zerrziel. Now you have the ability to pop 1 of your opponent's special summon monsters. That's a quick effect. And you have the ability to bounce 2 cards or 2 monsters up. You can bounce 2 monsters back to the hand. You can also target your own monster. So like if they're gonna go ahead and like let's say like break your board somehow, You can activate this, you know, send zerrziel back to your hand, so that way you still got like some follow up for next turn. But yeah, it depends what you want to do. One thing I like to do too is like if you can special summon out Basilisk and just keep it on the field, and then you can activate this, bounce Basilisk, that way at least have it in hand for follow up next turn or something like that, or just whatever you want to do, and then bounce. But yeah, that's just an option. Your second option is you can add your Evil Eye Retribution rather than adding Defeat. And this is just a counter trap that negates a spell or trap. And keep in mind that this effect can't be negated if you control a Evil Eye monster that's equipped with an Evil spell, which we do. So that's just a little 2 interruptions, but this is like a more safer route. Like if you open up a bunch of Unchained cards and you already go full combo with Unchained and you have zerrziel, I like to play this card because like with the Unchained cards you can't negate any spell or traps. So like it is like I guess it's kind of weak towards like Dark Ruler or more, or weak towards evenly matched, something like that, right? So this card just helps. And this is usually the one I usually search for, just depending on what I open with. Second copy, I'm sorry, another option is that you can search for Basilisk. So once Basilisk is in hand and you have an Evil Eye monster with an Evil Eye spell, you can special summon itself out. And you can also special summon out Basilisk because you control an Evil Eye monster. And you guys probably see where this is going, right? So you can overlay these two, make a Darius, and then overlay on top of that, making a device, King Deus Machinex. And this is still giving you 3 interruptions, so you have the ability to steal 2 of your opponent's monsters whenever they activate their effects, and you can destroy one of special monsters. Now, the last and final option will get you into your Evil Eye Reemergence. If you control an Evil Eye monster that's equipped with an Evil Eye spell, you can activate this and special summon out 2 tokens. With those 2 tokens now, guys, we can easily just go into our Yama here, and then Yama will now allow us to search for a Bar, right? Keep in mind, this is a 1-card combo, so let's just take this a little bit further and showcase you guys the full power of this board. Let's say this is a 1-card combo, right? This is a 1-card combo that's gotten us. Here we have Yama on board, we have zerrziel with equipped with this equip spell. And then we still have Basilisk in the graveyard that is a free special summon because we do have an Evil Eye monster field. So let's just say we open up with one of the traps. When you go to set that trap, activate Shavar from hand, guys. Quick effect, pop that set trap, special summon itself out. That trap will now trigger. Alliance to special summon out 1 Unchained monster from deck. So we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Yama. Now we're gonna go ahead and link these 2 off here, the Yama and the Shavara. We go ahead and make our Unchained Soul of Rage. And then Shavara in the graveyard, guys, will trigger, allowing you to set 1 Unchained spell and trap from your deck. One Unchained spell trap from your deck to your field. We're gonna go and set the Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. We're gonna activate Sarama here. We're gonna go ahead and set 1 card from our graveyard to our side of the field and pop 1 card we control. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the other one that we search, the Unchained Chamber of the Unchained, since it hasn't been activated yet. That will now trigger, allowing you to special summon out your Unchained Soul of Shavara. Now on a new chain link, we're gonna go ahead and trigger Yama. Since a card was destroyed on our side of the field, we can banish out Yama and special summon out 1 Unchained monster from our graveyard. We're gonna special summon out Shavara here. Now using Shavara and Sarama, you guys know what time it is. You're gonna go ahead and make your DD Wave High King Caeser. And then at this point, since we haven't used Special Trace effect in the graveyard, guys, since we control Evil Eye monster, we can special summon it out from our graveyard and then overlay it with Sarama. And then make the King Darius and then overlay it for King Smite. So now this is, guys, what our inboard is here. It's gonna be a total of, I believe, 8 interruptions, right? So we can steal one of our opponent's monsters with Unchained Soul of Rage. We can steal 2 monsters with King Deus Machinex. We can negate the summon of 2 monsters with King High Caeser. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interruptions right here. Yeah, 7 interruptions here. Yes, so you got 7 interruptions here. You can steal 2 monsters, negate 2 monster summons, pop 1 card your opponent controls, or 1 special monster your opponent controls, and then pop 1 Unchained card and card your opponent. Well, keep in mind that's still follow up because like whenever you activate King Deus Machinex, always make sure that you're gonna go ahead and discard these 2 first. That way, like if you activate Escape on the Unchained and you pop Soul of Rage, or like say you've already made Anguish, you pop this one, at least you get to add your Sarama back to the hand. And then when you use King Caesar's effect and you detach Savara, this will allow you to set 1 Evil Eye Spectre. So you can always just go ahead and set like a. I always like to set the Abominable Chamber of the Unchained, that way you can kind of get like a summon here. Because like I said, we don't play Rakia and we don't have any more Saramas. And if you open up a Ruha, That'll at least get you into like more combo as well. Um, and then you still have like discarding graveyard, especially not next turn as well. So yeah, and then quick effect pop. And like if zerrziel gets destroyed or whatever, it's fine. You can still pop your field spell with like Shavara here, and that'll get you zerrziel back in hand. Summon. So yeah, that's basically it, guys, for this Evil Eye Unchained deck. You guys. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's it for the Evil Eye Unchained deck profile / combo video as well. If you guys have enjoyed this, I'm sure you have. Make sure you hit that like button down below, and if you haven't, guys, just please subscribe to my channel. It's just a super easy way to support me as a creator and to support the channel as a whole. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below with whatever you got. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.